So I'll show you first. Come and stand here. You can be my post. So normally I'll get a post, and then I'll wrap. Just hold the end of that for me. So then I always do upper body warm up. We all know sprinters always prepare their legs for training, but pole vaulters need to prepare their upper body as well. So I do this circuit here with a ferroband. Okay, so we work on external, firing up the rear scapula. So we call this high, Y, and fly. So we do like 10 in Y, 10 in high, 10 in fly, and then we do backward rotation, not forward, but backward rotation 10 times, backward rotation 10 times, and then I'll work into a tricep extension. Oh, that's a bit sore. So then do like 20 kicks either side, just stretching out the side of the spine, and then we go to external rotation. So here, just your general scapular external rotation. So do 20 on left side, 20 on right side. So do that twice, 20 on left side, externally rotating all the time. One of the things I learned when I've been coaching is every time my athlete got injured, I tried to work out why they got injured. So my first pole vaulters had shoulder problems. So I tried to work out what caused the shoulder problems, how to stop the shoulder problems. So internal rotation is a big problem. So we did a lot of external rotation work. So 20 here, 20 here, and again 20, 20. Then just finish with some circles again. High fly Y, so that's fired up all my rear scapula. Cheers mate, let go. And then just to get the elbows warmed up, we do this one with thumb up, 10 in this position, 10 in this position, thumb parallel, 10 thumb down. I whacked my arm on a surfboard yesterday, it's sore today. 10 up, 10 neutral, 10 down. So do that left and right side, and then work then external rotation on the hand. This is good if you've got tennis elbow. External rotation on this hand, and then we do just 20 of those just to fire up. So we do that then twice a day. So we do that in the morning before we pole vault, do that in the afternoon before we do it in the weights, do it the next day before we do gymnastics. So we're doing that to warm up the upper body all the time, okay? So, right, so guys, grab, I need a 2.5 kilo disc or a big water bottle. Where's Warren? Have you got a couple of small weights? Yeah, okay, grab this mate, chuck that on, chuck that around your ankles. Okay, so these are called mini bands. So I don't know if anyone in Australia's introduced these, but there's a guy called Vern Gambetta, he's an American conditioning coach. I'm a big fan of Vern. He introduced me to these. Come and stand along here next to me. So I'll go through now a warm up. Simone, isn't it?
Yep.
You're running away from the camera. So first we're just going to walk, big steps. No, just a little disc, mate, or something, just a weight. If you haven't got it, don't worry about it. So then we come back. Yep, so now walk backwards. So big stretch. How's the hairs on your legs going, Leon? Hey, have you waxed yet, mate? Just save all the money waxing. So walk forward, walk back. So now we're going to go knees up and out. So you watch, I lift my knee up and out, up and out, up and out. Come on guys, move forward. Forward and up and out, yeah, move forward, that's it, move forward. Okay, so now we do the same but going backwards, so backwards and out, backwards and out. So you see how I'm firing up my glutes here? This is working glute me, glute min. So back and out all the time. Back and out, good. Okay, then we go now to karaoke. Step across, big step across. Yeah, you have to get it right down and then just to try and keep it low, that's it, yep. It's a technique. I normally use a blue one, which is a bit stiffer than this, and that doesn't creep up. This one's a bit loose. So karaoke. And then next one, this one's called monster walk. So I've got a little bit dodgy knee, so I can't do this one very well. But you're a young, fit athlete, so I'm expecting you to do this. Now you have to go as wide as you can. And you need to turn your heels out and your toes in. So that's very important. Now you need to sit down into a squat position and walk. So we'll just go to this bit of tape here. Stop. Stay wide. And you've got to keep heels out when you do this, otherwise it takes the pressure off your glutes. Okay, so that's called monster walk. So now the next one, side walk. Very important, watching guys. You take a big step, then you take a little step. And I want to see this band tight all the time. So big step, little step. If you go big step, like that, loose, no good. And the other thing you need to do is lead with your heel until you turn your toe in, okay? So big, little, big, little. Heel first all the time. Come up to here, yep. Good girl, and then back. Heel first. Okay, take those off. So where do you feel that, guys? You feel like butt's pumped? Okay, so first time I did that, I thought this is going to be like lunges. I won't be able to move the next day. But what it does is it pumps up, really activates the glutes, gets the glutes all fired up. But you don't get sore and you don't get tired for your training session. Now, we don't have a weight. But normally what I use is 2.5 or a 5 kilo disc. But let's just hold hands like this now. Face that direction, okay? So you're going to step forward with your right leg, turn to your right pocket. Yep. And then walk, okay? So normally I'd be holding a disc while I'm doing this. Okay. Just move my hands. So step back with your right leg and turn to the left side. Step back with your right leg, turn to the left side. That's it, yep. So just think about putting your hands to your pocket, yep. Okay, next one's called James Bond, or 007. So you put your hands up like you're holding a gun. Step forward in your right leg, turn to the right side, yep. And again, don't shoot me with that pistol. So you feel that now in your upper thoracic? Okay, so step back with your right, turn to the left. Yep. Okay, now clasp your hands together and then turn them up. Step forward on your right, lean to the right. Keep your shoulders open, okay? Okay, step back with the right, lean to the left. Okay, good, stop. So, what we've done there, warmed up shoulders, upper body, external rotation, a little bit of prehab rather than rehab, hopefully. Fired up glute med with all of our mini band stuff. And then we've worked our lumbar spine with the close rotation, worked thoracic spine with the 007, and then worked right down into the SIJ lat attachment then with these hands up. Is that where you guys felt it? So remember, we're preparing the pole vault. Pole vault's a pretty dynamic, explosive activity. Okay, so you have to get each part of the joints in the body working. Okay, so what I do now is grab a pole. So normally what we'd use is competition pole, or pole a little bit bigger than competition pole. Hold the pole. So remember we talked about bottom hand, pick it up nice, yep. So we're just going to skip forward. Keep going to that yellow tape, stop, and now skip backwards. Keep going. It's good. Now put the pole down. So now laying on the ground. So you want to go heel to butt 10 times, one leg. Ten times the other leg. And then 20 left, right. Okay, let me turn over, laying our back. We want to go knee to chest 5 times. 5 times left, 5 times right. Then we want to do an inward circle, so pick it up, go out and then back down. 5 times. Left, 5 times right. And then we want to do outward circles, so come out and then in, out and then in. 5 times left, 5 times right. Where's Warren? Okay, can you get out 2 longer poles? Say a 14-foot and a 15-foot pole? Okay, pick up the poles. So now we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, turn, 1, 2, 3, turn. Good, then stop here, good. So now we're going to go karaoke halfway this way and then change halfway this way. Good, lie down, put the pole down. So now we're going to put hands down like this and go feet to hand 10 times. Palms down, make sure you got your palms down, that's it, good. So see, we're still working the lumbar spine, opening the lumbar spine up. Cheers mate, just put them down there, thank you. To do 10 like that, then turn over on your stomach and do 10 on your stomach. It gets better stretch, because if your palms are up then you roll more, whereas this way it fixes your shoulders down better. Yep. Good, now pick pole up again. And this time we're going to skip with high knees. So we want to go. Okay. Toes up all the time. Use your hips, not too much high. Okay, stop, and then come backwards. So the same, pick knee up first, then go backwards. Yep, good. Good, work on that short recovery all the time. Push back, good. So I'm looking at dorsiflexion, looking at knee recovery here, coaching at the same time. Okay, so now put the pole down. Stand on the side of the pit here, opposite arm and leg 10 times, okay? So opposite arm and leg. Keep it next to your shoulder. So now we're working on this movement, shoulder flexibility. It's good if I can see how flexible the guys are. Good thoracic extension. 10 times one side, then turn around 10 times the other side. Always opposite arm and leg, same as pole vault, okay? Not same arm and same leg. Okay, now stand facing the pit and then do leg across your body 10 times. Yep. So we're trying to open the hips up, get the lumbar spine moving. before this, so we'd start with 4-lap warm-up, 10-15 minutes of static stretching, then we start with this progressive. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not one of these people. Everyone went, oh, don't jog anymore. Oh, don't, I sort of do a bit of each. Get like a blend, pick up pole. Simone, there you go. So now straight leg bound in, so pulling across the ground. Small, not too big. Yep. To that yellow tape. Good, stop, come backwards. Toes up. Come backwards, good. Straight legs, good. Put the pole down. Good, okay. So now on your knees. So now do you know this yoga stretch, downward dog, so come back, heel onto your bum. Yep, and then scoop through. Oh, hold that, and come back up again. So 5 times like that, that's it, good. So keep going, I'm gonna stop. 5 times forwards, good, and then 5 times backwards. So really try and run your nose along the ground, Simone. Yeah, that's it. Nose along the ground, good, push up, nice, good job. And then backwards a little bit more difficult, so try just to reverse that movement. So come up, come down, back through, up. Yep. Good. Okay, now up. Do it now with knees off the ground. So you push your heels down, feel that stretch in your posterior chain, your calves. Scoop down, and then up. Good. So just do 5 like that. Yeah. Stretch through. Good. Okay, no, not back the other way. So now what I want you to do is do push up and turn, push up and turn. Good, 10 times. You can do 6, Simone, if you want. So left hand, right hand, yeah. Good. That'll do, Simone. Hip, okay.